What's good, everybody? Vala here once again. Welcome back to the workshop. It's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, so I thought I'd hop up in front of the camera for a little bit to show off this thing, courtesy of Homely. This is the Fortnite TS, or if you have any sense, tactical shotgun, but you know, with Nerf trying to kind of separate themselves from real steel firearms, especially considering Fortnite actually has like the SCAR and everything by FN Arms or whatever it is. Trying to separate themselves from real steel would be the best option, especially nowadays in the political climate and all that. But yeah, this is a 4-shot Mega Blaster that is pump action and has slam fire. You just pull back the slide right there, pop open the stock, which holds your 4 darts. One thing about this stock is it will leave some marks on your darts though because of the ribbing on the lid here. But that is not the end of the world, and if you really were bugged by it, you could easily grind that out. And like a real shotgun, close that first, you actually load from the bottom. You just shove it in, sit much like the Magnus, but with an extra shot. Bring it forward, and now a slam fire. And yeah, you can rattle off shots quite easily, and the performance is quite good for a Mega Blaster, especially considering a lot of Mega Blasters have been sort of underpowered-ish. This is more comparable to a Magnus or a Cyclone Shock, with the added benefit of having slam fire. The main thing I do not like about this is the pump grip itself, because it slopes the wrong direction. I understand that they're trying to make it match the one in the game, but the way it's shaped is really not conducive to actually gripping the thing, because like if you hold it down here and you pump, you do have a little bit of ridge back here, but if your hands are sweaty or anything, they're just going to be sliding all over the place on this. And the fact that it slips forward as opposed to backward means that, you know, if it were sloped like this, where it'd be more in the direction of your pulling, that would make a whole lot more sense, but oh well. I find myself wrapping my thumb around the little front bit here, if you can see that. And it is a decent size, even though the stock is a little on the short side, which, you know, for a shotgun, you don't really want a stock that's too long anyway, because, you know, bring it back and keeping it sort of close for loading. I've got 4 AccuStrike Megas in my pocket here, just to prove that it does work with the AccuStrikes. It will work with any Mega Dart as far as I know, unless there's some sort of like Mega Whistler that is more like broad tipped or something. And yeah, considering this thing has the sort of Magnus style internals with the added slam fire, it'll be really easy to upgrade in the future using something like an 8kg spring for the 8kg spring for the Cyclone Shock or whatever from like Orange Modworks. And the internals and everything are just begging for lights, especially with this little faux screen on the side that's meant to be like your sights or whatever, your radar. And I would definitely see people actually making a new whole pump grip area for it, just to make it more comfortable to use and more practical in the sort of Nerf warfare scheme. Because having 4 shots of Mega is not bad at all. Like, there are blasters that can take magazines and everything, but the fact that the Mega magazines aren't really ever used anymore, be it the Busby ones or the original Centurion magazine, having something like this is quite good with slamfire and such. I mean, you can always go with something like a Cyclone Shock, which has 6 shots of Mega, and it's quite compact and everything as a pistol. But if you're looking for the sort of big shotgun appearance and feel and everything, and you are a fan of Fortnite, this is definitely a good pickup from like Walmart or whatever. It is released just recently. Some other people have already gotten theirs through the Nerf Nation box, but you know, the fact that I'm just a small creator and I don't really have much of a large following, whatever. And a few extra things I'd like to point out is on the front here, there's a Fortnite character dabbing, and underneath the slide here on both sides there's a little recessed llama. It appears they're hiding llamas all over the Fortnite blasters. But yeah, I will be definitely modding this after I get back from End War, because this thing will look really good with a nice paint job and maybe some LEDs if I can find a good spot for it and everything. Maybe have the stock be the battery box or something for like a 9-volt for LEDs. And having an upgrade spring is definitely needed. But yeah, Again, big thanks to Homely for getting this sent out to me. And as ever, my name is Valor. Thanks for watching.